Hi, I'm Blisy. Hey everyone, this is just going to be a quick video on how to get a perfect Zygarde. Out of game, you're going to need the program Eon Timer. It's in the lower right hand corner. You're going to set the pre-timer to 3500 if you have an old 3DS, or 2500 if you have a new 3DS. It's basically just how long it takes the game world to load. You're going to need desaved right in front of Zygarde in Resolution Cave. And you're going to need the program 3DS RNG Tool, which is on screen right now. So in that tool, we're going to hit File, or Tools, and we're going to hit Main RNG Tool, and we're going to click that. We're just going to try and line these clocks up real quick so we can find our initial seed. I think lining the clocks up is fairly difficult, but if you want a full tutorial on it, there's a link in the description on how to get these clocks correctly. And how to find your initial seed easily. Another video on my channel, so those are in the description. It should be the first one. So it takes about 8 when you let's see, sometimes it takes more than 8. Alright, so once that's done, oh my goodness, I have been having the wrong thing open this whole time. I'm sorry guys. It's this one right here. I've been clicking these clocks and going back and forth. I'm sorry. So anyway, we're going to go back to this tool. We're going to click Stationary RNG, then we're going to click Kalos Legendary, and we're going to click Zygarde 50. Wait. Why are two? Uh-oh, hold on a sec. Maybe it's a Alola legendary? I know it's not Alolan, but you can find it in Alola. No. We are doing Zygarde 50%, but okay, it's not 10. Okay, so it's none of the reason you can tell it's none of these ones are for the two 10s. I don't know why there's 2 of them, but the 2 10s and the 50 are in the laboratory, so it's gonna be this one where there's none. Okay, so then you're gonna click 5 perfect stats. You're gonna click the nature that you want. I have an Adamant sync, and I want Adamant. You want safe F only, and special attack I don't care about. So this. So what we're looking for is something like this. Right, more like this. So the first time around when you go for something, you should aim for a low frame like this one, just because we need to calibrate things first. So aim for the lowest frame you can. So I'm going to aim for this one, right click, set as target frame. Then you're going to go back into this tool and hit the calculate button. It'll set Eon Timer for 990 for me, so I'm going to do that. You set the bottom one, you set target frame, not the top, not the pre-timer. Then you hit A on your DS to start the game and start on your Eon Timer at the same time. And then you talk to Zygarde. And when your Eon Timer hits 0, you're going to hit A to start the encounter with Zygarde. That's unlucky. Sometimes the EonTimer just does this, but we'll see. Alright, so I'm gonna... It'll be a bit before I manage to catch this thing, so I'm gonna pause the video and stuff. Okay, so Zygarde is caught. Now what we're going to do is, I did not want to give him a nickname. So luckily I don't have to view the Pokedex entry because I have like 25 Zygardes. Alright, so now what you're going to do is check Zygarde stats. So I'm going to go over into the program again. So boop. You're going to click using stats. Then we're going to go into Zygarde and we're going to check him. So his nature is lax. Obviously I didn't hit the right frame. So I'm going to type in his stats here really quick. 29, 24, 120, 107, 137. You uncheck safe if only and hit calculate. Oh, you gotta uncheck Adamant as well. It says 4 frames late. Simply what you do for there, so you open up a calculator, and I'm gonna explain what you're doing here. So you're 4 frames late, and you hit 4, and you're dividing that by 30. That's because frames go every other frame. So it's a 60 frame per second game, but they happen every other frame. So you hit equals, and then that is 0.13. So think of EonTimer as our pre-timer was 3500. It's actually 3.5. Think of it like that. So we'd have to subtract 0.13 from this. So that's in reality. So this should be 0.4. So you subtract the 1, that's 0.4, but you subtract the 0.4, so that's 0.370 is now my new pre-timer. So now we have that pre-timer adjustment. You soft reset your game because it's not the Zygarde you wanted. And we go back to this tool and we have to find another initial seed. So we're going to get that done really quick. I hope that was helpful to you guys. I might even do a full-fledged video on how to adjust your pre-timer. So this should be a pretty good video on how to get like a really good Zygarde. Unfortunately, Zygarde is shiny locked. I would love to RNG. The shiny Zygarde looks so cool. I wish really nothing was shiny locked. There's no reason for it, I personally don't think. So we have 4 potential results, so that doesn't mean you'll have to go 4 times. It'll just probably be once more. Twice more, I see. It's not a big deal in my book. And there we go. So now we're going to go back to the other tool. Hide this, open this. Go back to using IVs, hit safe if only, and check Adamant, and hit calculate, and let's see what we get. So this is awful, actually. So now that you have calibrated your pre-timer and you're pretty close, what you're actually looking for is multiple frames in a row, because each frame is a 60th of a second, right? And you want, so this now gives 3/60ths of a second as opposed to this, which is 1/60th of a second. So an easy way to nullify this would be just to like, we don't want a 0 in special. The real best way to be doing this would be to type 31s into everything except special attack. So as we can see, we have this at 6 minutes in, which is a fairly good option. In fact, I will aim for that. It's 5 perfect stat Zygarde, but the special attack stat is not something that matters very much. So right click, set as target frame, hide this, go back into this part of the tool. Click this and hit the calculate button. It says set Eon Timer for 21692, so I'm going to be doing that. 21692. Start Eon Timer in your game at the same time. Then you talk to Zygarde, and now we wait for 6 minutes, and I'll cut the video so you guys don't have to watch anything. We can get this Zygarde. Alright, and it sucks, but I have to cut the video once again in order to capture this thing easily. Alright, we've caught the Zygarde, so let's take a look at his stats. I'm not sure. Again, I can't think of a reason why you'd want special attack to be 0. But this is still a fairly good spread if I get it correctly, so we're going to check him out. It's 218. Alright, it's Adamant, but there's no reason to get too excited considering, you know, a synchronizer, so even if I miss the frame, it could be correct. So we're going to go back into the 3DS RNG, wrong one, I'm sorry. I'm going to go back to this tool and click using stats. We're going to uncheck safe if only, but leave Adamant. Alright, 157, 100, so this is probably... I actually don't know how good the Zygarde is. So it appears, yeah, as I say, the defense seemed too low. So we're 2 frames early. There's not much you're going to be able to do about that. You could do the adjustment again. You know, we could go into the calculator and do 2 divided by 30. And since we're early, we would add this 0.6. So we'll add 0.6 to this 7. So that would be 13. 6%, so 13. So it'd be back up to like 3,500, I think. Because that's adding... Wait, I'm sorry, I think I did the math wrong. It'd be 2 divided by 30. Oops, sorry. 2 divided by 30. It's 0.06. Oh no, so it would only be... And I mean, so it'd be like 0.437. It's technically what it should be. So, we're going to just find our initial seed again. Okay, so this is a pretty good chance to get this one. It's 4 in a row and it's pretty early on, so we're going to try and get that one. I will show it to you now. Right there, it's the one with the 4 special attack, so there's 4 in a row. And calculate, so it's 7094. Alright, caught the Zygarde. I think this is the same exact stats I got last time, aren't they? Oh no, I got 137 for special defense now. Ah, yep. Alright, we have a perfect... I did not wait 9 minutes is the thing. Hello, world? How long did I wait? I waited 1 minute and 58 seconds, and I clicked this, and I'm not getting anything. $68. Oh, it's 93. 93. Oh, so it is the right one. This is the correct Zygarde. It's got perfect in everything except special attack, where I believe it's got a 4. So that's a pretty good Zygarde. Alright, see you guys next video. Thanks for watching.